Hello! So in my last video I showed you how easy it is to apply both linseed oil, and this time I'd like to show you how to apply Danish oil. So what is Danish oil? Well, Danish oil is an oil-based wipe-on finish, and it contains oil and other special ingredients like, for example, resin. But ingredients remain a little bit a mystery because they won't tell. And Danish oil is very easy to apply. You just need a rag, or in this case some paper towels. But before we get started, let me read to you some safety notes. Rags used for oiling must be laid out flat to dry or destroyed, otherwise they may catch fire due to spontaneous combustion. Okay, let's get started. Now, like with every other finish, the surface has to be prepared. In this case I sanded the wood up to 240 grit. Before applying the Danish oil you have to shake the can. And now I just take a paper towel, pour in some Danish oil and apply it. Very easy, just wipe it on. For the first application I want the surface to be wet, so that the oil really has the chance to soak in and penetrate into the wood. Okay, so now that there is a good amount of oil on the surface, I leave it for a few minutes and then I come back with a clean rag and wipe off the excess. Okay, so now I take a fresh paper towel and I wipe off the excess. And I do want to wipe off all the excess, because at this stage I don't want any oil to dry on the surface. Okay, so after the first application, I hope you can see this in the reflection, the wood is almost dry. I mean, it looks almost dry, there's no oil on the surface, there's only oil in the wood. And that's exactly what we want. Allow 4 to 8 hours between application. And if you like to reuse the paper towel, just put it in an airtight container. For the second application we only need a little bit of the oil, because this time it will not soak in so much. And again I just wipe it over the surface so that everything is covered, and then I'll leave it for a while. And again after a few minutes we want to wipe off the excess oil. And I apply another coat. So for the fourth application I like to use 600 grit sandpaper, a little bit of the Danish oil, and then I sand with the oil. And what it does, it creates a slurry of wood dust and Danish oil, and this actually makes the wood surface a lot smoother. And then I take a fresh paper towel and I wipe off the excess. And as usually, I'll let it dry for about 4 to 8 hours. Now, if you like a satin finish, you can actually stop right there, because it really looks nice. But I like to put on a few more thin coats. And again wiping off the excess. Well, and there you have it. And as you can see, Danish Oil Finish is very easy to apply. Just coat the surface with enough oil, wipe it off after a few minutes, and repeat this process several times until you are satisfied with the result. So thank you for watching, see you next time.